Right, good evening all. Okay, what you're looking at is the one side of the boat rotisserie, and didn't take a lot of time to put together. Suppose I spent 2 hours all up, probably not even that. No. And I haven't bought anything. This is just stuff that I've had lying around, stuff that I acquired, had given to me, and etc. Leftover bits from other jobs, and yeah. So I did think about putting diagonal braces down from it, but I don't really see any need. There's not a lot of weight in this boat. It's welded right up the back of this angle, across the top, around the base of it. Like, if you tried to break that off, you'd be going pretty hard at it to try to do it. I don't think you could, to be honest. So, yeah, and 2 pieces on the side. I'll have pieces of probably 4x2 if I can find 2 bits of 4x2. Going full length of the boat, joined onto the frame on the other end, because they'll be standing on their edge so that they don't, like if you lay them flat, then that will allow the whole thing to move, because the timber will bow in the middle. So by standing them on their edge, that'll prevent that from happening. Just use 2 of those magnetic clamps to hold it square. That's pretty close. Doesn't have to be perfect, not on this job. I had to pay a little more attention up here, to getting this, getting it straight this way, and getting it level. So I just just use a set square in here against this edge to get it square this way, and then I use this big square there, put that against the side, and sided it to the bottom bar. So because that's fairly important. If this is twisting in any direction, it's going to interfere with its rotation. So these bits are just stuck in here. I'm still toying with planning how I'm going to attach the boat. I mean, it'll be going to an eye bolt. I don't have the eye bolt yet. I've got to buy it tomorrow and fit it into the boat. But the eye bolt will slip into the bit of pipe. It'll have holes drilled in it, and I'll just slip a bolt through, put a nut on it so it can't fall out. And that's how it'll be getting secured to the boat, at the front, at the bow anyway. The other reason I haven't welded any in, as I said, I'm not even sure if the eye bolt's going to fit in here. And these are offcuts that run to the bench, so I've probably got thicker wall pieces of pipe that'll tape it down easier and whatever. So out in the back rack, so we'll leave that tomorrow. I'm going to go out and fiddle around in the dark. I've gone through my boxes of wheels. I do have 4 of these casters, and I've got 3 other casters with bigger wheels, but they're all, like all 3 have got different size wheels, like a lot different. You got one's got like a 6-7 inch wheel, one's about a 4 or 5, and they're just, all 3 are different. I was thinking about putting 4 of these on, one in each corner, one there, and one in the other 2 corners when I get the other frame made, but I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to struggle to move these across the dirt. See how I go. like it'd be nice to be able to, like especially when you get it, in the shed, to be able to move it in any direction. But yeah, I think it's going to struggle too much moving it across the grass and the dirt. Like even the other caster wheels I've got, they're bigger, but they aren't really any wider than what these are. So yeah, they still might bog into the ground a bit. Although the lawnmower wheels aren't any wider either. Still contemplating what I'm going to do here. Might try it. Might try putting 4 casters on. These will actually mount easier than that anyway. Those ones I'd have to like weld some pieces of rod or bolts, big bolts or something onto the frame to hold them. But the thought with the wheelbarrow wheels is that probably, like because of the size, they will actually, even though they aren't any wider, they should move across the dirt and the grass easier than these. And the thought was that if I have these on the front and it does bog in, I can, lift up one end and sort of wheelbarrow it. Don't know. I think I will try, because I've got 4 of them. I think I'll try 4 of these. Yeah, these are pretty easy to fasten. It's just, drill 4 holes in this plate. And, of course, mount them on underneath, on each corner. So, I think I'll go with the 4 casters and just see how we go. See what happens. And, of course, up here too, which I didn't explain, but it's pretty obvious. There'll be a hole drilled in the top here, and like 4 holes, 4 opposite holes in here. So I've got 4 positions, like upside down, upright on one side, on the other side. So that's basically all you need. So 4 holes in here and 1 hole in the top, and you just position a drop bowl in. At this point, I don't think there's any need to do that to both sides, but we'll see how it goes. If it wants to flex the boat, well, then I'll do the same on the other side. And that's yet to be seen. And way out of practice with the stick welder. I haven't used a stick welder for ages and ages. So. I mean, the welders are strong. They're not going to break or anything, but pretty daggy. I mean, look at the dag, it's hanging off that one. Because like that was laying on its side, that was a vertical up at that point where that fell out. Anyway, you can cut that off. Don't look pretty, but they're strong. They're not gonna break off or anything. So I'm not concerned about any of that. It would have helped had I ground all the gal off as well. I did grind the gal off here on this piece, only because like this is really thick gal, but I didn't bother with it anywhere else, and I probably should have. Gal interferes with your weld severely. Especially like if I was doing this with a MIG, I'd have to grind off because the MIG wouldn't blow it out of the way to start with. The stick does, but it still interferes with it. Anyway, not really much more I can show you about the rotisserie, so so next time you see it, there'll be a bait hanging on it. So probably won't be for a few days yet. So got other things I've got to do tomorrow. I've got to go out. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.